Chapter 5. Eliminating Negative Self-Talk. Negative self-talk is something that everyone is going to experience. Some examples of negative self-talk are, I cannot do this. I am stupid and cannot learn this. I already failed once. I'm going to fail again. When I fail, I'm never going to achieve what I want to. Why do I even bother? And why am I trying so hard? To quote the Buddha, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. So, whatever it is that you think you are, you're going to become that. Your mind is a very powerful tool, and it's going to be the basis for everything that you're going to go through. Auditory digital is going to be how you process the words that someone uses to speak to you. Language is what's used to describe everything else that goes on with the other sense that you're going to be dealing with. When it comes to NLP, auditory digital is not going to be the only representational system that you're going to deal with. Your kinesthetic loop is how you're going to keep learning by feeling. This is just one of the other representational systems that you're going to deal with. Touching things usually helps most people to remember details better. However, this is not the case for everyone. First, the person feels unpleasant feelings, which is part of the kinesthetic loop. Then they engage in negative thinking about how this feeling will last and probably never go away. This is also where depression starts. Then they move on to how it's inevitable, which is going to be the dialogue that they will have internally. There's not going to be any good that comes out of this dialogue because it's all going to be negative. Next, they find that they feel much worse off, and the cycle perpetuates until they find it within themselves or someone gives them the help that they need in order to stop the cycle. The more someone engages in this pattern, the more likely they will engage in it frequently. Therefore, the best way to change this is to start the process of changing this habit. Just like it was discussed earlier, it's not going to be hard, but it's not going to be as simple as waking up in the morning either. You're going to have to keep going with your habit to be able to keep it up as well. These are the steps that you're going to need to use in order to get past the negative self-talk so you're able to better your life. Step 1. Look at the thoughts that you're having, and if they're negative, acknowledge that they are indeed negative thoughts and not going to do anything for you. Step 2. Every time you find yourself thinking something negative, simply resolve to reject that thought. At first, this may not be easy, but with time, you'll not have to work so hard at it. You'll simply fall into the habit of rejecting negative thoughts. Step 3. Engage in positive self-talk. The more you hear it, the easier it's going to be for you to believe it. Tell yourself that you're good enough and that you're smart enough. If those are not the things that are going through your head, then determine what the negative thoughts are saying and turn it around so it fits what you're feeling. Step 4. Repeat this process for all of the negative thoughts that you're having. In essence, you're rewiring your psychology, and in doing so, you're going to change the way you think.